everybody, I am back with another process video. Today I am going to be using the Cocoa Vanilla Wild at Heart collection for my layout. I love this collection so much. It was super fabulous collection. I've used just about all of it just in the span of a weekend, which is kind of a big thing for me just because I'm so slow. Right here I had showed you these letters I'm going to be using. I cut this out of my silhouette and I cut 2 layers of cardstock and 1 layer of patterned paper and just, glued them together so they're a little thicker. This is kind of hilarious because I have so many thickers. Ridiculous. I've spent the day today trying to clean up / reorganize my little craft room area. So many thickers. Ridiculous. Okay, right here I am going to go ahead and start making some layers behind my photo. And as you can see, I am still saying going to go ahead and. That hasn't changed even though I have tried. It has not changed. I do use a piece of vellum behind my photo, but then I also put another piece of vellum on top of that floral paper. I just wanted to soften it up a little bit. This layout is, as you can see by the title, it says predictions. And as I told you before, Jim had bought us those Ancestry DNA tests. Mine still have not come back, so I went ahead and made predictions of what mine will say. I will read the journaling to you in a bit. Here I'm going through the wood veneer, and this is before I broke them all. This wood veneer is super cute and it is super delicate. Now I did break the one I end up using, which is Be Happy. I think I broke the H off. I can't remember, but I think I keep it in there where I have to glue it back together. I also pulled out Grow and Bloom, but I didn't think those really applied. The photo I used is a shadow photo of myself, which I thought kind of would represent my ancestors, right? And I kind of think my ancestors would probably tell me be happy. Becky, be happy. So that is what I am using. Here I'm just trimming down those layers that I'm going to put behind my photo. I love that brighter blue color in the back. You can see it laying on that back paper. It looks like it might be a little brighter on the screen than it is when you're looking at it, or maybe it's really that bright and it doesn't look that bright to me because it's only peeking out behind my layers. It is so pretty. I love that paper. Guys, seriously, I might have to go back onto Paper Issues and buy more of this. It is such a beautiful collection. And I know Kim already told me with one of my previous videos that I had already enabled her. I am so sorry. I don't mean to, but it is so beautiful. So beautiful. So here is where I put that Be Happy in the wood veneer. I am going to keep it the wood veneer colors. And I am going to tie that in a different way here at the end when I put on finishing touches. Here I went ahead and cut up my journaling. I did print it out on my printer, and I am going to use this piece of pink paper right there to house the journaling. Right here I was just trying to figure out how wide I needed it to be. Now that frame does not end up going there. It moves up quite a bit. And I told you that in one of my previous videos that I had so many of these frames, and I do have so many of these frames, so probably pretty much every layout you see coming from this specific collection is going to have at least one frame on it. There were so many frames. They're all so beautiful, and I love frames anyways. If I have a collection that doesn't have a frame, I am likely to cut a frame out on my silhouette and build it up with cardstock like I did those letters. I just love frames. I think they're awesome. So on this doily, I took out the Kelly Perky ink and I just daubed it on the doily and turned my white doily navy blue. Turned out really great. It looks beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Here I'm showing you what I did. Here's a white doily and the ink. I just made them mate. And it turns into this beautiful piece. So right here I'm going to put my photo and my frame down. I am going to have to put that photo up on foam tape, 2 layers of, because I know last time I did this in not the last video, but I think the video before it, the frame is thicker than one piece of that Scotch foam tape that comes on the roll, so I have to use 2 pieces. And I am going to put that Be Happy right there on that photo, directly on the photo. Now, Be Happy is not my title. My title is going to be Predictions, that runs up and down that side. After I put that down, I am going to tape down this journaling. Now my journaling just says, Jim bought us both Ancestry.com DNA tests for Christmas. We spit in the tubes and sent them off, and I am impatiently waiting for the results. In the meantime, I'm going to make predictions about what mine will come back as. Some of my areas may be off as I am geographically challenged. Children, pay attention in geography class, because some of the things I have might be the same. I don't know. So I put 95% European because most Americans are a great deal European, right? It's where we came from. But then I broke that down into 35% England, 35% German, 20% Switzerland, 5% Mediterranean, and 5% Italian. Now I have to account for the olive tone of my skin, right? So then I put 3% Native American because I know just by doing genealogy that, I don't know, I think it's 3 greats grandma. Her name was Mary Flower Basket, and it is unknown if she was Native American or not. So 3% might be shooting a little high. I have no idea. It might not be there at all. Maybe they just called her that, like Jim calling me, you know, poops like bear. And then I put 2% Pacific Islander / Samoan / Polynesian. Again, I have to account for my eyes somewhere because they are a little, not really Asian-y, but almondy kind of. I don't know. I'm like spreading it out across the board, and we'll see what it comes back as. I will probably be as surprised as you are. Probably nothing will match at all. So I went ahead and smeared that Kelly Perky ink on my craft mat, and I am going to give it a splatter around the page right here. These My Mind's Eye, they're necessities. I pull out the wood colored ones, these little buttons. They kind of are like enamel dots, only they're not enamel, they're wooden. Super, super cute. I think I got these when my Scraps and More were going out of business. And I think I picked up a couple packs, and I haven't used them a whole lot just because they're kind of really dimensional, but I don't even care. I put dimensional things on my layouts all the time. It's totally fine. So I'm going to give these a scatter around the page. After that, I don't know if I do anything else. You see down there on that right hand corner, I think I was talking about my journaling when I did that. I used to frame one of the stickers that looks like a journaling piece. I had cut out a Wild at Heart off of, I wasn't watching, but I think it was either off of packaging or off of a branding strip. I'm not sure which. I did use a sticker underneath that butterfly that is on that card with the journaling, and that butterfly is fussy cut off of one of the 3x4 cards. And I think that's it. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.